Hey YouTube, Angie B back here. To do part 2 of the mini clutch tutorial. Now with this, I decided to go ahead and just do a pocket and a waterfall to give both elements, so you can see. Okay, if you do a waterfall here, you can also do a waterfall here. And another reason is I cut my paper a little too short over here. I should have had it another 1/4 inch, and I did not pay attention to that, because you should have, let me measure. You should have 4 inches on each side. This is like 3.5, 3 3/4. So I kind of messed up here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a pocket. So there you go. There's like a happy mistake sometimes. So if you don't have 4 inches on each side here, make a pocket. So I'm going to put a pocket over here and do a waterfall over here. So I cut out a piece of the fabric at 9.5 by 4, and I just took about a 1/2 inch of each side, and I'm going to glue them down because I want a nice folded now I got this glue down here, so I'm hoping that what I have in here will come out. I like to, like, when it comes to excuse me, gluing like fabric to fabric, I like to use Fabri-Tac. Oh, that messed up. Because I just feel that it's better. Let me open this up. We're gonna use some hot glue too, but just to create this like seam here, I'm gonna have to clean that off. I want to put down some Fabri-Tac. Please come out. I gotta go get me some Fabri-Tac tomorrow, because it's like it's down to the bottom of the bottle, and it's just so, it's just so thick, it just doesn't even want to come out at this point. That's what I feel is going on with it. Like, I don't even know if it's any good. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna have to use the freaking hot glue again. Yeah, I am definitely gonna be okay dupe on that, so we're just gonna go with the hot glue. I'll be off tomorrow. Not planned. Definitely not planned thing, but that's fine with me, because then I can just do some things, you know? I think I might fill and fix my nails, since I will be the only person home. I can do that. So we'll do that. Don't have to really worry about these sides. Just do the two bottoms, since you do the two long ends, then you're pretty much folding down those sides, and they're not gonna go anywhere. There we go. And there we go. So there's our little pocket. So now we're gonna take, you want the side that has the flap. That's where you're gonna put it, and you can just line it up with the paper. Just make sure that you don't go over that last little flap right there. So we can actually take this about right there and glue it down. Take that about right there, and hot glue this down. So do your edges, do your edge, Do a nice press. Should be doing it straight, which isn't hard to follow because you have a line to follow. Baby's home from work. I'm going to be cooking soon, but I wanted to try to finish up this tutorial. And if I have some time, we're going to do the waterfall. So there you go. There you have your little pocket. Okay. Now, your waterfall gets cut at, I wrote that down, 4.5 by 3 3/4. So I'm gonna do 1 for now. Four and a half. I know that this is 3 3/4 wide. I already know that. So you're gonna cut this at 4.5. And make sure it's 3 3/4 inch wide. Yep. And then you're gonna score on your 1/2 inch. Now, I mean, you're gonna score on your 4.5 inch side at 1/2 inch. So your actual size of it will be 4 inches. So as opposed to 3.5. I do like to round the corners on these. Corner punch. Now typically I use double-sided papers, which I might do, but I like the purple. But then when you flip the waterfall, then you have just all white. I like to use double-sided papers that have 2 sides of a color, because then you get color on the other side and not just all white. So you'll have a little bit of an edge on each side of your waterfall. And this will probably go down about 8 times, I think. So you're probably going to have to make about 8 of these. So 4.5 by 3 3/4 on the 4.5 side. Score at 1/2 inch on every little piece. And that will give you your waterfall. Alright, I'll pause this video, guys, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I found me some double-sided paper, but it's all one color, which is good. It's better for me because I don't like the purple and then the white background. So we're just gonna do the all purple. So I found some paper and I cut them all, scored them all. Just haven't rounded my corners. And then we're going to place these inside. You can do them with double-sided sticky tape, wet glue. For the purposes of this video, I will be using my Fairly Arts glue. I don't like this corner rounder. No, that's not the corner rounder. That one, for some reason, doesn't like to chomp the corners evenly. And I think I cut 9 or 10. Typically, I think about 8 goes down one side of them. But you never know. Might need a backup. Might need more than 8. Alright, so we got our pockets and we got our waterfall. Oh God, I'm just knocking all kinds of things off my desk, guys. Let me clean off my needle because it's now got Fabri-Tac all over it. There we go. And now I gotta clean this out. Alright. So go to the start. Now I start at the bottom because then that gives me a good... You don't want to start at the top and then get to the bottom and then you have a problem. Oh my god, I don't have enough room. So, you know, I leave about the same gap around everything. So that's how we want it to be. So we're going to take our glue and start our waterfall. Just got my dinner going. Make sure you're straight. Get my bone folder. Press it down. Straight. And then on to the next. And when you do this one, just make sure it's flush. And right underneath of that one. And make sure it's straight, which it should be. Unless, you know, your score is crooked, which I have found has happened, which that's what sometimes drives me insane about the scoreboard. When you go to score it, sometimes it scores it a little off. And it's like, okay. I guess because of the pressure being put on it, I don't know. I'm gonna put too much glue because I don't want it overflowing. So we'll go all the way up and see how many this puts in. Like I said, I think it's about 8. See, like I gotta scoot that. Now that's straight. Just go like that, press down, move on to the next. Pretty simple, pretty basic waterfall. Like really, I think the longest, most tedious part is creating your cover. Like that's what's the tedious part of this is creating the cover. You gotta work things around. See, like right there, it looked like that score was just a little off. Alright. See, like why would that be crooked when I just lined it up completely straight? Don't know. Don't know. Maybe because the magnets are there. Oh, maybe the magnet is doing it, but... And some of these I've actually did different colors of waterfall. The papers, the waterfall papers in different colors. And that was cool. Those are cool too. You know, just the colors that coordinate with the book. I would do 2 different colors. Go. So, I mean, these are pretty fun and cute. And one wouldn't think what they're looking at is an actual photo album until they open it. And you can tuck photos in the pocket. So, and oh, I think we got room for one more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was right, 8. So it was 8 altogether, which I figured it was. Last one. You could squeeze. No, I don't want to squeeze another one up there. I want that white showing, because I don't want it going onto the fabric. And there you go. And you have your waterfall, and then you have your pocket, and then you can go like that, boom, and put your pictures on it. And we will shut it. Let that flatten out for a little bit. And then the next tutorial will be decorating it. So that one will probably be pretty short. I'll pull out everything that I want to use on it, flower wise, trim wise, things like that. Show you where to poke a eyelet for your chain and things like that. Okay, so this is, hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, be safe, be blessed. Bye.